recording. Question number 1. What is your full name?
Jackie E.B. Shupe.
And why were you named that?
The doctor named me, but Mom and Dad couldn't settle on the name, so the doctor named me.
Okay. When and where were you born?
Holton, Kansas.
When?
Pardon?
When? What date?
Oh, 5/14/34.
Okay. Who were your parents? Their full names?
Lord, I don't remember. Haskew Freeman Shupe. And I don't know what Mom's is again. Josephine. What's her middle name? Ori Shupe.
Okay. You can say it if you want. I'll edit it out. Or, you know, you can say it. You don't have to whisper. Who were your grandparents, if you know it? And if you don't know, no big deal.
I didn't know any of them.
Okay. They were gone before you showed up?
Pardon?
They were dead before you showed up?
Well,
Grandpa Evie.
yeah, it'd be Grandpa E.B. and Grandma Shupe.
And you knew them?
Pardon?
You knew them?
Yeah, them too.
Yeah. Okay. How did you and Grandma meet?
Well, I don't. Oh, we worked together at a freight company.
Okay.
She worked for one freight company, and I worked for another.
Any stories on first dates or anything?
Hell, I can remember that's too far back.
How'd you decide to marry her?
I don't know. She's a pretty good old gal.
Okay. What happened the day Mom was born? My mom.
Damn if I remember.
Okay. Fair enough.
You? I don't remember.
Okay. I don't blame you.
I think she was born early in the morning, wasn't it?
What was your initial opinion of Dad when Mom started dating him?
Really didn't know him that well till they didn't date that long, did they? I liked him.
Okay. What do you miss about the good old days? Whatever those were to you.
Lord, I wouldn't know.
Nothing you miss from...
No, I've had a pretty good life all the way through of everything.
Yeah. Do you have any major regrets?
No, I can think of.
Okay. What are you most proud of?
Her and my kids.
Who's her?
My wife, Jay.
How do you want to be remembered?
I don't know.
Okay, some of these are hard, so if you don't know, you can just skip them. What have you not done that you still hope to achieve?
Nothing that I know I can think of.
Okay. If you could change one thing about modern society, what would it be?
Contained one thing. I don't remember. I wouldn't have no idea, Paul.
Okay.
Paul.
What was your favorite game or pastime as a kid?
With the kids?
As a kid.
As a kid. Really, we didn't. We had a goat that. No, it wasn't goat, it was lamb, sheep that was given to me at the bottle feed, and we taught him how to play tag and hide and seek. We had fun doing that, the 5 of us.
What were your siblings' names?
Betty, then me and Glenn, Barbara and Gary.
Do you have a best friend that you grew up with, and do you still stay in touch?
No.
Do you remember any particular sadness over the years that helped, and how did it shape you?
No, I really can't. Sadness.
tragedy or loss?
Pardon?
Any kind of a tragedy or loss?
Leon?
Yeah. How did it shape you?
Pardon?
How did it shape? How did it change anything, the way you live or think?
No, not really.
What was the fondest memory you have of your mother and father?
Lord, I don't know. I had a lot of them. I don't know.
Okay. What was your first job?
Driving tractor out in the field.
Okay. Any stories you remember about it?
I just got too short. I was hairing, pulling the hair behind the tractor, and I cut the corner too short and ran over the chain. I was sitting there hollering whoa for it to stop, and it wouldn't stop. Because I was very used to working with horses all the time.
Okay. What hobbies have you had that brought you joy? And collecting anything, rocks or coins, or?
Oh, my knives and my clock watches and trucks.
Freight trucks.
Yeah, all my trucks.
Okay. As a child, what were your career aspirations? What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Hell, I never even thought about that, I don't think.
Okay.
I just figured I'd be a farmer.
As an adult, did you have any close friends who you have kept in touch with over the years?
Well, Dawn Snodgrass, Frances, we was, till she died.
Yeah. For Don Snodgrass and Charlie Myers and Norman Lowry that I used to work with. That'd be,
Okay.
you know,
Name all your children in order.
in order.
Yeah.
It'd be Gina and Leon and Zanetta, and then not Zanetta, these Leina, and then Marty and Eugene Zanetta.
Okay. Do we dare try to name the grandchildren?
Do what?
Would you be up to trying to name the grandchildren?
Oh Lord, no, Paul.
You can.
I don't
Just think of the
know.
pictures on the wall.
I couldn't do it in order.
No, I couldn't. I can't remember a lot of them. After a day, I'll forget what the names are.
Fair enough. What do you remember about your childhood home?
Childhood home?
Yeah.
Well, we lived in several of them, so
Which one do you? Where was it? Which one do you remember the most?
probably the one where the barn, we tore the barn door off. Hayloft door, rather. It's up behind the big old door.
Okay.
I went and told my brother showed him where to stop at. I tied the door to the pulley, and my dad was up in the barn waiting on it to lock it up. I hollered at Glenn to go, and he forgot what he's supposed to do and took it clear to the end and tore the door off.
Okay. What town was that in?
Pardon?
What do you consider your hometown?
I don't know. I guess Holton, that's where it was born, and we always lived around there.
And
See, we never lived in town.
What was that called?
Holton,
Okay, outskirts of Holden.
Okay. When did you move to Topeka?
1951, after the big flood.
Okay. Why did you leave Holden?
Everything we had was underwater, except the pasture and the cows. And I come down to help a friend clean up, and then I run into some friends, and or the neighbors that lived next to us. They put me to work at the alfalfa mill drying alfalfa.
In Topeka?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I ended up getting on at the transfer and storage place and worked there about 8 months or so, and then I went over to ABF, or Helzer Cartage was then it was called, and I went over there and went to work for them and ended up, what was it, 40? Well, from 52 on, I went over there.
Okay.
52 to, when did I retire? At the age of
95.
95.
Nope, 94.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to sit down? Name one place you would like to visit but never did.
Hell, I don't know what it'd be.
Okay. How do you want your family? We already asked that one. Some of these are duplicates. How has your faith or spirituality changed throughout your life?
Again?
Spirituality, faith. How's your faith or spirituality changed, or where was it, and has it played a part in your life?
What's that, religion? No, I didn't. After probably I was 10, 12 years old, I never went to church.
Did you grow up a denomination, Catholic or anything?
No.
What church did you go to before that?
Just country church.
Okay.
Back in the old days.
Was there any experience or event in your life that you didn't think you would make it through?